Alright, we just spent time talking about how peace isn't something to search for, how it was never missing, how the very act of chasing it is what keeps it away. But now we need to go deeper. Because I know some of you are sitting there thinking, okay, I get it. Peace is already here. But what actually is peace? What does that even mean? If peace is always here, why do I still feel angry? Sad? Anxious? Why doesn't peace make those things go away? And that's exactly what I want to break down right now. Because the world has completely misunderstood peace. We've been lied to about what peace actually is. And once you see the truth, it's going to change the way you experience everything. Your thoughts, your emotions, your reactions, your entire life. So let's get into it. The first thing you need to understand is that peace is not a feeling. It's not happiness. It's not relaxation. It's not joy. It's not calmness. Most people think peace means feeling good all the time. That's not peace. That's a fantasy. Because here's the truth. Emotions will always be there. Always. You will always have moments of frustration. You will always experience sadness. You will always feel anxiety, anger, grief, excitement, passion, and love. That's what it means to be human. You cannot eliminate emotions. That's not how this works. And yet, we've been conditioned to believe that if we find peace, we will somehow get rid of all negative emotions, like we'll just be in this eternal, blissed-out state where nothing ever affects us again. That's not peace. That's numbness. That's disconnection. True peace is not about getting rid of emotions. True peace is about allowing them to be there without resistance. Think about that. Let's go even deeper. Why do we even have emotions? Why do we feel? Why can't we just exist without this roller coaster? Because emotions are energy in motion. They are the body's way of processing life. They are signals, messengers, guides. Anger arises when something feels unfair. Sadness comes when we experience loss. Anxiety shows up when the mind anticipates danger. They are not mistakes. They are not problems. They are part of the design. But here's where people get stuck. Instead of letting emotions pass through, we hold on to them. Instead of feeling them fully, we resist them. Instead of allowing sadness to move through us, we try to fix it. Instead of letting anger be expressed in a healthy way, we suppress it. And when you resist emotions, they don't go away, they get trapped. Ever noticed how when you try to push sadness down, it just gets heavier? Ever tried to stop being anxious, only to feel even worse? Ever told yourself to calm down when you're angry, and it only makes you angrier? That's because resistance creates suffering. Peace is what happens when you stop resisting. Let's change the way we think about peace. Peace is not a feeling that replaces emotions. Peace is the space that allows them all to exist. Imagine the sky. No matter what happens, sunshine, storms, hurricanes, or clouds, the sky never changes. It holds it all. Your emotions are like the weather. Peace is the sky. Think about that for a second. Storms come, clouds pass, rain falls, lightning strikes, the sun sets. But the sky is still the sky. It doesn't try to control the weather. It doesn't resist the storms. It doesn't fight the rain or chase after the sun. It just allows. And that is peace. Peace is not the absence of storms. It's the knowing that you are not the storm. Peace is not eliminating emotions. It's the ability to feel them fully without losing yourself in them. Peace is not making sadness disappear. It's knowing that sadness can arise and you will still be okay. Do you see the difference? Most people mistake control for peace. They think, if I can just stop feeling anxious, I'll have peace. If I can just stop getting triggered, I'll have peace. If I can just stop getting overwhelmed, I'll have peace. No, that's control. That's resistance. That's suppression. Real peace is not about controlling your experience. Real peace is about trusting that whatever arises, you can handle it. That means when anger comes, you let it be there, without judgment. That means when sadness comes, you allow it to flow through you. That means when fear arises, you meet it with presence, not avoidance. You don't need to control anything, because you are not your emotions. You are the space that holds them. When you understand this, your whole experience of life shifts. You stop seeing emotions as problems. You stop fighting yourself. You stop being afraid of feeling. Instead of trying to fix, change, or run from what arises, you start to simply witness. And in that witnessing, something incredible happens. Emotions come and go naturally, without you holding on to them. Anger flares up, and then it dissolves. Sadness washes over you, and then it passes. Anxiety rises, and then it fades. Because you're not trying to control them anymore. And that is peace. Not the absence of emotion. Not the elimination of discomfort. Not the suppression of thoughts. But the deep knowing that no matter what comes, you are okay. This is what people don't realize. You have always been at peace. You just forgot. You got caught up in the weather. You got lost in the storm. You believed that if you felt emotions, peace was gone. But peace never left. It was always there, holding you through everything. And now, it's time to remember. Let life move through you. Let emotions arise. Let the storms come and go. You are not the weather. You are the sky. And that is peace. If this message shifted something inside you, don't just scroll away. Let's keep the conversation going. Drop a comment below and tell me what part hit you the hardest. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you're ready to dive even deeper, check out my link tree in the comments. There, you'll find my books, guided meditations, music, and merch, all designed to help you stay in this state of peace, presence, and power. Like, subscribe, and let's walk this journey together. You were never lost, you were just looking in the wrong place.